in here already watching. It's good. Say hello.
Hi.
Right. Welcome back to JLC TV, and this is going to be our daily live. We're going live at 1 o'clock every day. Well, every single day. Today it's me hosting. Obviously, yesterday it was Jack. The day before it was me. I think it's going to be more Jack than me. If you come around this way, please. Right. I think it's going to be more Jack than me. But we've got some exciting news today. And basically what we're going to do, we're going to be your go-to show, a bit like a radio show where you can come to us each lunch. We're going to talk about business updates. We're going to talk about maybe stuff that you can actually take away, learn, whether it's like sales skills or motivation or whatever. But yeah, we got an exciting episode. We got today business update, i.e. talking about whether or not we managed to break our sales records last month in July. We have a staffing update, which is some major developments in Europe. We spoke at the start of the week about like new people starting and some spanners came in the works. We want to talk about the website. There's some updates on the website that Owen can fill us in on. And we have an update from Owen and on new products that we're bringing in. And we have an update from Harry on his progress. So it's going to be good. It's going to be a very good episode, so stay tuned, guys. So, uno momento, por favor.
Feel free to comment, guys, and ask
How many
questions.
people have we got in there so far?
3 and a like.
3 people and a like. If there's
Yeah.
3 people and 1 like, then those ads don't make sense. Sorry, those numbers don't make sense.
Yeah, you're right. We need more likes.
There should be 3 people, 3 likes. And if that hasn't changed, and you're sat there watching this and not clicking like, which is so disrespectful.
Someone left when you said that. You scared them.
All right, fine. Let them leave. They weren't real fans in the first place. So anyway, today I've ditched my pink socks. We've got kind of like an off-white to go with the grey croc. It's less of a clash, you know. Before it's the grey croc goes into pink. But anyway, grey into off-white is kind of like a smoother transition. Kind of more fashionable.
Any questions about James's Crocs, guys?
No, but I'm sure they have a lot of questions about how much we did last month. And here in Europe, 2 years, 10 months ago, we didn't have a business. There wasn't even a desk and a phone. Sorry, 3 years ago, there wasn't even a desk and a phone. 2 years, 10 months ago, there was just a desk and a phone. And now, last month, when no one even knew about us, no one knew nothing about JLC, we did 142,000 euros. People spent 142,000 euros with us last month. How cool is that? So from the desert, where there was no water, we found water. Crazy.
5 people.
5 people watching. Nice. All right, well, here is where the action happens. You got Owen running things from over there. Ops Island, sail there. You've got Harry, who's been making his first calls, which is pretty cool. I'm going to be excited to see what's been going on there. All right, Pussy, why don't you take a seat here? Let me turn down this music. Guys, those who are familiar with the UK setup are going to firstly notice how beautiful this place is. Nice, we got 4 people. Any questions yet?
Yes. Do you have any opportunity wholesale deal for small sellers like me selling on Amazon, UK and TikTok?
Yeah, you know what? Potentially, if you're a reseller and there's a business to be done, get in contact with our accounts team. Go to JLC.Distribution.co.uk and then contact one of our account managers will be able to help out. And if there's products that you need, we can definitely fulfill them. We'll be able to find, we're very, very good at sourcing products too. So if you already have a product range that you're purchasing and the volumes make sense, then one of our account managers will be able to help you. So for sure, get in contact, guys. JLC Distribution. Right. Take a seat here, please, young lady.
Thank you.
Can you get me the UK numbers, please?
Yeah.
Just up on the screen. I'll hold this real quick. So I'm now, guys, going to find out for you how much we did in the UK.
Yeah, so they give me a list of all the product codes.
And make sure these 3 people in here will like. We haven't got the likes that we need.
So July
Turnover.
It would have been a bit more after this, but 606.
606. Okay. That's decent. We're in the slow months, you know, guys. we're in the summer months, and like I said, we did 142 last month from Europe, where only 3 years before there was no money at all. There wasn't even business. No one even knew who the hell JLC Distribution was. And now 142,000 created from nowhere. Amazing.
So cool.
We're going to grab an update from Owen in a second now as well.
Right.
Pricing is valid. So if in the pounds and euros into the end of the year, is that something you could do?
Did you shut that door?
Yes.
Yeah.
Another question.
Right, okay.
Do you have a warehouse in Bristol where I can perhaps visit? I live in Bristol as well.
Yeah, providing you're a reseller. If it's just you like wanted a case and you're a fan of the show, turn up and we'll give you a case and you can have one free of charge. But yeah, our warehouse is really just for like packing and people like collecting orders. But like I say, it's people reselling the kit. But for a fan, we'll make a special exception. Turn up and you can say that you heard it here first. Go to episode 4 of the stream and you'll hear me saying, how many minutes in, Beak?
6.
6 minutes in that you can have a free case. This goes to you specifically though. What's his username?
Dear on Mask.
Dear on Mask. This is not for everyone. This is for Dear on Mask. So there you go, Dear on Mask. Turn up, and as a fan of the show, you have a case from Bristol, of course.
Yes.
And I'm actually in Holland right now, so if you wait until I'm back, then we can actually meet. I'll give you the case there. Right.
Nice.
We've got another person written in there.
He said yes for reseller purpose.
For reseller purposes, for sure, brother. For reseller purposes, and this is us trying to connect to either new customers or potential customers. Make sure you go to JLC.Distribution.co.uk, contact via inquiries on the website or via the telephone number, and then speak. You could even speak to our very own Jack, the person who hosted yesterday's show, and he'd be more than happy. Jack is actually, he's the first person who ever picked up a phone and sold anything to anyone here at JLC Distribution. Before Jack, it was called Jammy Lizard, so it just sold online, and we just did like pick and pack single orders, and that's where young Beaksy was working, right?
Yes.
And then you moved over to join Jack. Whereas Jack had only really up until that point had like bare bones team. It hadn't been like a fully, and then you guys joined forces to become like formidable.
Yeah.
And that's where like, yeah, things started going crazy.
Yeah.
And
It did.
what else do you got to say?
Yeah, Jack's your guy.
Jack's your guy.
Jack's your guy.
That must be all. Can I say what else have you got to say?
It was, but I handled it well.
You handled it well. It's all about like growth, you know?
Yeah. Nice.
Like now, you know?
Yeah, like now.
Like now. Right, anyway, we're going to go back now. There's some starting things. So, earlier in the week, as you know, we're not going to just chew all the fat off this bone. You know Harry started here, so forget that. Harry's done, dusted, he's working. You can find out how it's going in a bit. He's here, but you can find out how he's going later. But we had a German lady starting, and the German lady was starting for Tuesday. And she came in bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, and then she didn't turn up on the Wednesday. So she started for one day and then didn't turn back up. So that's one of the shortest members of staff that we've ever had. We've had people not work out after day one, and we've had to sort of like alleviate them. But you don't really get your ego hurt from that because you think, well, we didn't want them. But this is a different situation because this lady came to work at the greatest company in the world, JLC Distribution Europe. Which is the same as JLC Distribution. They're both the greatest companies in the world because it's the same company. But anyway, she came here, and then guess what? She didn't even turn up the next day. So I kind of feel a bit like, well, what company is she going to that's not us? And what do they got that we don't have? But anyway, I'm not going to let my insecurities get any worse. I'm going to take it a little bit easy now.
Awkward.
Do we have anyone commenting in this chat here?
Not since, no. But I think
we didn't have anyone watching or listening to this show.
we've got one.
Nice, we have actually got one person.
And I think Owen might be off the phone.
All right, so we're gonna go see what's going on with Owen. Guys, we are looking to, look, let me show you this. This is the list I was reading off of earlier. But we're looking to actually update the purple. So this is the original JLC purple. And this is Europe. They've got this like darker, more classy purple, dare I say myself, who I have a car that's in that purple, so when I say that this is more classy. Now, actually, do you know what? In certain lights, my car is that colour still. Anyway, I think we're going to make a transition over to this deeper, more classy purple, and that's going to be something that you're going to watch, and you're going to see the transition. So even our YouTube little like circle thing that says JLC TV, Soon you're going to see that in a deeper purple. You'll even see the thumbnails are using like a deeper purple. I said purple nearly. Deeper purple. And make sure you comment down below, let me know what you think about it. Or if you think that it's trash, also let us know. I'm interested. But make sure you thumbs up the video, not thumbs down.
Nice. Hey, someone took away their thumbs up.
That's disgraceful.
I know.
Let's go find out what's going on with Owen.
Oh, they put their thumbs up back. Must have been a mistake. Right.
Right, Harry obviously told us yesterday, or Tuesday actually when we checked in, he was going to make his first call on Wednesday. But today is Thursday, and did he make his first call yet? No. And is it Thursday afternoon? Yes. And has he made a call yet? No. So let's find out what's going on and the reason. Maybe Beaks, you can ask him in a soft, feminine way.
Yeah.
Harry, young Harrington, Beaksy's got some questions for you.
Hello.
Hello, Harry. We were going to ask about your first call, but
Is asking, have you made a first call?
I'm about to do it in like 5 minutes. So
oh,
I've still not
The audience want to know why you haven't made one yet.
because I've only just got my first sort of quote thingy come through.
oh yeah, great.
Is that excuses?
I'm gonna ring this guy up and
A little bit. Nah, he's exactly the one we've been trying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's run out his LinkedIn messages now, so
yeah, I ran out a message on LinkedIn, so I'm gonna have to start ringing people. I think.
yeah.
Alright, nice
Great.
to go around to Aaron when you speak there.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing? You alright?
So is any of this piss take?
No, he's not taking the piss yet, which is good. He's showing grit, determination.
Is it?
He's trying.
We're saying that if he gives everything that he's got and he listens to Owen, he'll become a killer. So it's very exciting. Like I'm rooting for him, and I'm watching. Like there's a lot to do, right? Because out here he's got to create a social life. He's also got to like break through all of like these personal barriers. That's like becoming a charismatic, slick salesperson. And to go from where he is now to that, like there's a lot of like dog shit you're gonna have to go through in it.
Yeah, it's gonna break you into little pieces, and then you can start building bit by bit. But yeah, it's good. So first couple of days we're just learning more about JLC. Like, even though Harry worked in the company for like 16 months in the warehouse, he didn't really know what we did, and he didn't really need to know.
Did he know much about the sales process, or is it all been a complete like learning
It's
curve?
new. Like you just when you're in a warehouse, like you're happy. Some people just have pack the boxes and ship them out to do it correctly, which is what Harry did. But he didn't have a clue like what like a reseller was, what we were, our history. So the first couple of days is going to a better understanding of why our customers like us, what we do, what our customers, what our reseller is.
Yeah.
And then we got given 2 companies in Ireland to focus on. So he's added all of them on LinkedIn. He's messaged them. He's trying messages now. So the only thing to do now is call and then get some emails. And it's just a really quick spiel of who we are, what we do, why people use us, and then try and get an email address off them. And we
So the big win for Harry is get an email address, yeah?
Yeah,
So that's all the objective of the call is get an email address.
yeah.
And sick. Feeling confident?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully tomorrow's episode we'll have some more calls.
If he does this right on the calls, what should be the return rate on an email?
Truthfully, 1 in 25.
Really?
It's,
So that's 1 in 25 people you actually get through to.
Yeah.
Because what would be the 24 excuses then?
So it's everything. We've got the same people as you. Why are you different to us?
To which you'd say?
Why are we different? Oh, we're on the spot now. Everyone says we're different, but we've found that out initially. How would I word it? I'd probably say I heard it 100 times before, and I just prove all of my existing customers wrong.
Yeah.
And we get well integrated. It takes a long time to initially get set up, but over the time to see the value of what JLC bring. It's not just we offer cheap products, because any man and his dog can do that. You can go on Amazon and probably get a phone case cheaper than what we're offering. It's the service which comes with it.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, a phone case is nothing really. When you're selling 10,000 devices and the aftercare and the warranty, etc., that's what the customer wants. They can't manage how many care the phone case is, so they want it to be hassle-free, as hassle-free as possible, and that's what we try to be. And I think that we are as well.
Yeah, I remember you saying, because I put him on the spot then, but I remember you saying something slick that sounds similar to this, where it's like you wouldn't be the first person I've heard say that you have a supplier that does similar to us, but then that wouldn't be the first time that that same person goes on to adding hundreds of thousands onto their revenue. Because like, I think it's easy to think, oh yeah, like for like, we can get that product. You can get the service. And it's not the product we sell, it's the service. It's the ability to be able to confidently quote, bang, 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 knowing that you can say yes to this, yes to that, and it will be delivered on time with quality. And to be honest with you, a better margin than you'd be able to find too. So like all of these boxes ticked, like, yeah, there's a lot of businesses that add serious numbers onto their top line because of having us in their inventory. We're a seriously powerful tool. And I think like, if you sit there and try and look at our products and try and think like, yeah, well, I can get that. Yeah, maybe you can. Maybe you can get that and you can get any kind of service towards the kind of level that would actually bring business in. Like, I know the business, we can't name the business, but I know the business that literally I think that you and what you brought to their business were fundamental in the actual sale of their business, because how much business do they add on from us? Like, and we are like partners. When you work with one of our account managers, the way that you can actually like start adding on revenue to the customers who are already buying from you. Like how many missed opportunities, how many cases or cables and stuff are you not selling that should be sold because you don't have us on board? I bet it's a lot.
Definitely. I agree. Like James will have a nervous breakdown if he's in the office and he hears the phone ring more than twice. Answer the phone, which is very important. Like I'm working on a deal in Europe today, and I need to get a particular product from a German supplier, and I got hold of them this morning. Still no luck. Like it infuriates me.
Yeah.
So it shows the how important a good level of service is, and that's one thing. Like products wise, I'm confident we got really good products, but you never know what's on the corner. But I might be biased. I honestly don't believe it's a company with better service than us.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Remember that one of the customers we deal with, again, we can't name the name of the customer, but a huge brand. Everyone would know the name of the brand. And even then, their relationship is that they're given 24 hours to respond. And to us, and that's normal common practice, but to us, we're getting back to customers in half an hour. And the power that gives you as a reseller, it's easy because it means you can quote anything. And we obviously stay within the stuff that we sell, but obscurities, special requests, special order items. Because I tell you what, if you want to tailor make a product for someone and you want to say add a stylus holder on, or add a strap, or add extra pouches onto a laptop bag, the last thing you want to do is be working with someone who takes 24 hours to respond. Because it's like, no, do you want to add this on? Right, change this, change that, change this. 3 changes, and you probably added on 6 days between you suggesting it, they sending it back, blah, 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 blah. With us, you could do it all in half a day. And I think that makes you fluid for your customers. It makes your customer happy, and it makes a great relationship. And I tell you what, when you start to work with us, there's certain customers now who might even be watching this stream, and they won't understand that if they put more faith with other products that maybe they're not giving us the business now, they will see an astronomical increase in faith from their customers too. Seriously, guys. Obviously, I'm trying to sell you JLC here, but I don't think it needs selling once you're doing business with us. Oh yeah. Talking of selling, we need more suppliers on board, and we've actually started to work with some suppliers, and Owen has a very, very cool product, a new product that we got on board that we're going to show, the gumdrop.
Yeah, so actually, so I'm going over here.
Oh.
So over the last couple of years, we've had suppliers come to us and say they wanted protection for their actual laptops, and we like to pride ourselves over that we can get most things on the market, but this is one product we couldn't get on the market, where it's a mould where something like this would cost thousands of pounds to get a mould out in Asia. But in short, it's a shell for a laptop.
Which laptop's that for?
This one is for the HP EliteBook 360.
So are these the only cases that you know of for this?
This is what I'm aware of. Like, we struggle to get these. We did an e-shot last week to all of our partners, and we had quite a good success rate. So the internet, we struggled to find these. This could be really good products. I've opened an account in Europe
Yeah.
with these, where they've ignored me for a couple of months, and then I sent one of these out as an e-shot, and they got back to us, and then they bought a JLC product on the side there, along with one of these as well.
So,
So-
what was their specialty? Did they just serve,
Oh, sorry.
what's their specialty? Did they just serve like laptops, obscure laptops, or is it specific?
If not many laptops have this, so this is tailored, they got a mold for each laptop. So all the HP, Dell, Lenovo, anything, all the mainstream laptops,
Yeah.
Microsoft's, the services, it covers it. It's a rugged option. So where we'd always offer, we struggle on, in the end we offer a sleeve. We can't get a rugged option. We found an option now. They're quite big in America, but they hardly got a presence in Europe or UK until now. With all our customer base and with our sales team pushing them, I'd like to see, I think these will get a lot more popular.
Nice. All right, guys. Well, gumdrop case for your Lenovo and your HP laptops, and like we say, a lot of these laptops you can get cases for, and the only supplier that can actually look after these cases is Gumdrop, and we can supply Gumdrop. So get in contact with one of our account managers, and we will give you a quote. How many minutes have we in so far, Lee?
21 and a bit.
21 and a bit. All right, lovely. Well, Harry, why don't you talk us through what the plan is for the call, and why don't you tell us your pitch as well? Don't mention specific companies, but talk us through your pitch and what the plan is for the call.
So, obviously, tell them a little bit about the company, what we do, what we sell, what we're trying to sell, get from them.
Yeah.
And then, hopefully, they're like...
And what is the pitch? Can I read it out? Is that
That's not it.
is that not it?
It's kind of similar to...
Okay, I'll say,
But it's... Yeah.
and I'll say, everyone's got their own pitch, by the way. There's no right or wrong answer. I'm just going to read the pitch and say what I would do. Opening line to use. Hello, firstly, good morning. I'm Harry calling from JLC Distribution. We work with all the major resellers across Ireland. I just wanted to quickly introduce myself, JLC Distribution Europe. We work with the majority of the major IT resellers, distributors and phone carriers in Ireland and Europe, offering cost-effective IT peripherals and mobile tablet accessories. I was just wondering if there was anyone I could speak to about the account in further detail. Ah, nice, bro. Well, do you know what it is as well? Is that's your first pitch, you've written it.
Yeah.
And there's going to be ways that you're going to slick it up probably, but you've got to just use it and you start using it, and then you're going to find ways where you just, that probably naturally you'll start to change words, change this, change that, because you'll start to say it so much that in the end it just becomes sharp. That's what happens with pitches. I remember every time I worked on the telesales, I used to do a lot of telesales, and every time I did it, like the narrated pitch and what I was saying was absolutely completely different by the end of it. So yeah, really that's just to keep you on track, innit, over the pitch, so
Yeah.
that you don't get like tongue-tied.
Yeah, in the end, you probably wouldn't be, like, it's just, you probably won't be reading it in the end, you're just using it as bullet points.
Yeah,
Like I'd probably say, you know, just without even realising I'm saying it, and I'm thinking, without thinking.
yeah.
For so long, but yeah.
And you don't even think now, like any objection, you just be able to naturally come back and just hit it back, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I don't. I matter on stuff that I'm not clear with, but with stuff like that, I look back and I'd actually say it because you say it so many times and you
Yeah.
say it with so much conviction, you know it's true. It just becomes natural now. But that's years and years of living and breathing a job.
What I love about sales, and this is like a common misconception about sales, is I think most people like look at sales and they have a view of what they think a salesman should be, and they're like, oh, he's got to be like slick, charismatic, whatever it is. And in actuality, most of that stuff gets learned. A lot of people don't go into sales because they think, oh, I'm not a salesperson. But I've seen some of the strongest, most killerest, hard salespeople are people who you wouldn't have thought were like natural salespeople. And I've seen people who you'd been like, wow, that person's so cool and so slick and so handsome, because those things all play a part. And then I've seen people who have fallen out of the job who were doing that, you know, so it's mad. What I think is, if you're not afraid and you will just run into a wall, in the end, you will become a killer. And that's what's fun about sales. And actually, that's what's fun about seeing Harry here, because it's like a personal project, seeing Harry turn into something great, because he didn't work out in the warehouse. Right. What else? I think that is pretty much us done for the day. So grab, no, that's not your mug.
I think mine's in your office.
Oh, it's in the office. Jeffrey, you want to update on the operation, brother? How is it going?
Yeah, it's quite busy.
Is it?
Yeah.
How was the month?
Very good.
Very good. Do you feel like, sometimes I think that months just seem the same. Oh, so you've been here now a year and a half?
Yeah, 14, 15 months.
And do you feel that it seems completely different to when you started?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, everything, the quantities of orders, but also the processes were changed because it's going to be much busier than usual. So we have to react on processes too. So,
Yeah. Sick, bro. It's impressive to see. Look forward to seeing what we do this month. So, guys, obviously, we're first working day into how many working days in this month, Peter?
In 21 because there's a bank holiday.
21 is the bank holiday. So, first working day, for a bit of sanity, it's kind of like getting the first punch in on a boxing match. We want to get a strong first day. And then if we don't have a strong second day, it doesn't matter too much. But it's like pump the spirits up, and then everyone's like kind of chill. So, main objective today is just have day one strong, and then we're chilling.
Yep.
Right, okay, guys. So I am going to tune out now. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, JLC TV, and make sure you go to Instagram and follow us on Instagram too, JLC.TV, where we post a lot of Instagram exclusive content, funny reels, product videos, that kind of stuff. So yeah, be sure to follow us there. And thanks a lot for the 17,800 subscribers so far. I look forward to seeing that build. We will be live every day at 1 p.m. UK time, so stay tuned. Tomorrow it will be Jack hosting, so yeah, over and out.